All right, well, welcome back. This is, I want to say it is June 14th. And so last week we pulled 4 hives, 4 frames of honey. And this is my monster hive. People have been watching this series, so just kind of keeping up on that. But so plan is today not to pull honey. See what they're doing. See how close they are. Next weekend's going to be a big weekend. I got a lot going on this weekend. But anyways, I want to see how they're doing and what they've done. So last week, I pulled 4 frames out of the top box here. And just want to see how we're still doing, because it's been 2 weeks since I made a split. So they're starting to build back up again. A little backstory to this hive: made a 3-frame split, came back a week later, still making swarm cells. So I made another 2-frame split, came back, and now we're just making cups. So hopefully I knocked them back enough so those 2 are brand new, and they're working on this one right here. So I don't know if that's an older one. But they're working up top here. I actually didn't expect to see them drawing comb up here. Ooh, baby, look at that. So I'm gonna give them another week, like I said, and get out of there, little drone. Give them another week, see what they're doing, and then I think we're gonna make a monster pull next week. Oh yeah, ooh-wee, that thing weighs a ton. Yeah, this is what? Look at the nectar they're putting in between the 2. Oh, ladies, look at that one. All right, I gotta put this aside for a second. They're putting so much burr comb. That thing's gonna tip the hive over, it's so heavy. They're putting so much burr comb in between the 2 frames that I'm gonna end up squishing girls as I slide across. So let's get this out of here and put it over here, ladies. You can finish cleaning it up. Oh yeah, come on, look at that. What I should do is open my veil and eat some of this. Look at the honey coming off of that. Woo-wee. All right, girls, get over there. So anyways, that one's going next week for sure. You girls are on fire when it comes to drawing comb. This one's going for sure. Look at that. Look at how fat it is. The thing weighs a ton. I'm not excited about picking up this box. Whew. Make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Big monster frames. So we're looking at 2, maybe, nope, maybe by next week. But that's a weird one. See, they've kind of they didn't draw it all the way out, but the honey was ready, so they capped it. All right, so I'm gonna put this frame back together. I know. And we're gonna go from there. All right, so let's get down to oh yeah. All right, girls. All right, so now I got, here we go. So this is the middle one. This is the one I didn't touch anything from last week. It was the previously domed frames. Come on, girls, there's a ton of honey. Look at the burr comb they're making. Come on, right underneath. Come on, you guys can finish it over here. Come on, come on. I'm just gonna squish them if I don't get this out of here. It's just too much burr comb. Look at all the, look at, I got a couple girls right there. Sorry, ladies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right underneath. There you go. You know, I don't actually have to really even be worried about robbing right now, because I extracted last week And when I put, the frames dripped all over an inner cover I had. I put that outside to be cleaned up, and they didn't even care. Didn't get one bee. Sat there for 2 days. So this goes to show the kind of flow you're on when they're just ignoring honey. Look at that. All right, that's the outer frame. Ladies, look at this. Look at that. This thing weighs a ton. I really don't want to lift this box. So this is going next week. I mean, that's 50% right there. It's 100 right there. So another week, I might be pulling a complete box next week, which is fine. I'm actually running out of combs, so everybody's getting new frames. And, oh yeah, look at that. That'll be done in a week. That's done. I mean, that's even the 80% rule. I mean, that's 5% there, maybe 10, 15% right there. So I know a lot of people they go by the 80% rule. If it's, I do a shake test, but I'm not taking it today anyway, so it don't matter. Look at that. Oh yeah, next week's gonna be awesome. Next week, ladies, give you some more space. Look at this. And this hive is unbelievable. I already got 4 frames. I'm already looking at 2, 4 frames already. Maybe even more. Look at that, full. It's just not ready on this side yet. And full. Well, this probably explains why you're drawing comb up top. Excited now to see this box on the under super I did 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, right there. Almost done. All right, let me just I still got to get into the brood chamber. So anyways, come on. This is unbelievable. All right, I know. Big fat frames on the end too. Beautiful, ladies. Beautiful. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get a hernia. Oh my goodness. Oh, that thing's gotta be 80 pounds. You know what? Next week I'm bringing a scale. And whew, look at the honey in here. Look at the honey. Look at that. Look at the honey in the burcomb. All right, girls, looks like I got a couple. Look at the nice dark honey right there. Come on, come on. I'm actually gonna put it right on your inner cover. I'm putting everything on your inner cover. And then you guys can just eat it off the inner cover when I have the, I got the, whoa, come on. Come on, I can't get inside here. Right on the inner cover. You're stuck. Swimming in honey on top here. All right, so here we go. Let's get it. There we go. There we go. Putting it right on the inner cover, and then I'll put the shim on top. So off we go. So let's take a look. Oh, yeah. All right, so 2 new frames. These really weren't 100% drawn, but these were 2 somewhat drawn frames, and the rest are completely new. So let's see what they've done in 2 weeks. And this is the outer frame. Look at that. They're drawing a little corner right there, but look at that. That's the outer frame. Whew, they're capping honey in 2 weeks. Look at capped in the corners. Capped in, oh my. Wow, ladies. Capping honey in 2 weeks. Plus drawing out the comb. Look at that. All right, I am impressed. Very impressed, ladies. Capping honey. Starting to cap honey, sorry. But look at the frames. I mean, end to end, fatties. Whew, girls. So people still asking what I think they're on. I know the wild blackberries are kicking in right now. I don't know about the black locust yet, but rumor has it that's coming. I don't even know. I know there's some around, but I don't know where there's one I could go look at. But I have another farm where I'm at. Look at the caps in the corners. So this is a frame they had that was kind of drawn. So that's a little bit of a jump, but so we're on that. I would say my other farm is way behind this one, so this girl's got some catching up to do. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so I don't know, I can't say look at that anymore, but I already have. But that is impressive right there. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So the outer frame isn't touched. This is so that's not bad. If you think about it. So untouched, half. So we're looking at, they're in seven frames. What are they gonna do in another week? I mean, I have space up top. Those 4 frames I just gave them. They have space right here. All right. All right, let's dig in here. I gotta get to the bottom. All one video today. I'm not gonna separate this. Okay, girls. Wow. Part of me says throw another super on underneath. But, oh, look at this. Whew, impressive, ladies. All right, so let's get in here. The real question is, did I stop them from swarming? Real question is, did I stop them from swarming? Still getting a lot of drones up here trying to get back through. I'm actually shocked. Okay, get off there, girls. Get off there. No queen. Come on, up. I got some extra excluders coming. I'm gonna start swapping out my excluders so I can take them home and clean them. All right, so here we are. Big question is, did we do enough? Sorry about my head. Did we do enough? 2 weeks ago, I made my last split off this girl, so they're still kind of knocked back. It takes about 3 weeks. "21 days. Oh, she is on the outside of the outer frame. And we have just a cup. All right, I'm not concerned. Super Seegers always seem to be, or cups anyways, they seem to be on the outside. This isn't my only hive that does that. It's almost like they can't smell her, but she was here for sure. All right, so that's the outer frame. Let's get into the rest. Look at that. Wow, I don't even know what to say anymore. That's impressive. By far, probably the best hive I've had in a couple of years. So, there's frame number 2. And we have, it looks like, yeah, Yeah, it was dead. There was a cup on the bottom that had, it looks like an extended drone cup. Wasn't big enough for a queen. Sorry. But let's take a look here. So this is 2 weeks in a row they've kind of made a wonky queen. I do believe it was this frame too. It was one of the newer frames. So let's see what's going on here, girls. I know they didn't swarm. No, they didn't swarm. This hive is way too big for... Have a look at this. This is frame number 3. Brood. Sheet of brood. Sheet of brood. Okay, now we got swarm cups. Yep. Come on, the other way. I flatten all my cups. I don't know why. That way I know. A lot of people say don't bother with them, but for me, I just like to know I flatten them. I see it, I flatten them. Look at that brood, though. All right, I'm not seeing my girl. Not seeing any more cups. There's actually one right there. Half a cup. Looks like a half a drone. What are we doing here, girls? All right, so I want to pop you back in. Frame 4. 4 frames of cat brood so far. With cat brood, not complete. Oh, there's another sheet. Look at the sheet of brood. All right, so there's nectar in those open cells and a little bit of pollen. But that's another sheet of brood. What do we got here? Tucking it in the corner, lady. I like it. All right, so that's a lot of cat brood. So it's a lot of cat brood. I'm actually thinking about putting another super on, undrawn, in the middle. That's 2 good solid frames. Whew, girls, you are on fire. I know, little wind today. We'll get it. So she's definitely caught right back up. All right, what do I see? Anything good? This is a pollen frame. Beautiful pollen frame. So there's not much action going on here, but it's a good food frame. And let's see what we got on the bottom here, but let's look for a queen first. Okay, I do not see a queen. All right, so those are just cups. Those are ladders. Nice new stand. I'm not quite sure I like it. But anyways, not much. Like I said, we're just cupping it out right now. They do keep making that one weird, I don't want to call it a super seizure queen. It looks like a half a, it's not even a very big queen cell, so. All right, there's my girl right there. There's the monster. Whew. I guess I can't do it where the sun is. I lost her. Did I lose her? Alright, the way the sun is in the camera, I can't see where she went. Hold on, she's right here. Right there. Nice. So she's got some cool rings. That's another question a lot of people ask is, oh, I gotta fix the cups, right? And they're finished. All right, she's on the bottom. Let's get up into the middle. I'm gonna give her a minute here. All right, so she's in the middle. I like that. All right, you're in the middle. Put you right there. Slide you in nice and easy. There we go. Yeah, so she's setting a pace. I said, I have I got about four hives like this. The rest are all about the same, so glad I got some splits off this girl. Let's see here. So I'm looking at just another frame of brood, and what I'm thinking is I really need to get another box on these girls. I mean, they've literally done a super in 2 weeks. Just short a couple frames. All right, all right, all right. So, all right, all right. What are we talking? Second week in June right now? Mid-June? And that's all eggs. A brand new frame right there. So if I can keep these girls going in the right direction here for a couple more weeks, we get into July, you know, I can not worry so much about swarming. So, oh, look at this thing, it's enormous. Look at that thing. All right, this is the problem when you have a brand new frame next to a big fat frame like this. They just keep going with the fat frame. They start invading. Look at how heavy that thing is, weighs a ton. All right, so I'm gonna try to convert this. I'm gonna do a little swap because this one here, that's all honey. I already know where my queen is. There's nothing for her to even lay on. That's that is a frame of food. I'm just gonna slide you to the outside. And then this one here is my brand new one. They're just starting to work and they're filling it. So I want to put it on the inside, give her something to do. And I don't want that fat frame to keep going into this space. So I'm gonna just squish it over. That's it. I really don't do much frame manipulation, but these girls are gotta work on that one. So this is it. I'm just gonna leave them be. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put a honey super on, close this back up. So we have a lot of frames of brood, and by next week they're gonna catch up. That'll be 3 weeks, 21 days. So anything I took out, they're back to even. So let me get the queen excluder on and then grab another box, but you don't need to see that. So thank you for watching.